Hi, Aries. This is Jeffrey. This is Red Color. And welcome. This is your reading for July 11th through the 18th. Well, please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. Offering one-on-one readings. All the information is below. I also offer IEP healing, which helps you to move energy. Simple as that. Let's move some energy. It's kind of like rearranging your house. It's like, oh, well, I think I'm going to put the t-shirts on the second shelf instead of the third. I'm always rearranging. You have no idea. I'm like Mr. Rearranger. I have Virgo rising, so it's like I love rearranging things. It makes me so happy. And then I think it's perfect for 2 weeks or a month or 6 months. Then it's like, oh, this isn't perfect anymore. I have to move this here and that there. Okay. Keeps me busy. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries, 11th through the 18th of July. King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Well, the King of Cups, as some of you know, is my favorite king. He's very compassionate. He's deeply compassionate. He's seen hard times, and he understands them. He's been there. So that's where he gets his compassion. He's tremendously diplomatic. He listens intently. He's tremendously diplomatic, and he's intuitive. So he's probably the most patient. He is the most patient of the kings, and that's where his knowledge stems from this emotional intelligence, right? Let me get the Four. So the Four is about stability, and this is sometimes seen as like the frugal card or the what's the word? The miser, right? The miser. But it's much deeper than that. He's trying to maintain his stability. He's trying to maintain his standing, right? So he's very careful, and he's looking very intently at it. So he's very careful about where he spends his money, where he spends his time, what's going in, what's coming out. He's very aware of that. And then you get a little chaotic scene, which kind of doesn't amount to anything. It's kind of like everyone's like, blah, 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 blah. But to what end? It's a little bit, oh, I have a little finch visiting. They're so pretty, the red finch. They're so beautiful. Anyway, the kind of like red but orangey. I get a lot of finch here. So this is, you're trying to keep your cool and be compassionate in terms of like money and what goes in and what goes out, because you've had, bad experiences. And yeah. Okay, so the energy, I'm sorry. So the energy is, this is about giving and receiving. Um, this is a very interesting little reading. I always say that. So, like I said, this guy is the compassionate one. Okay, and this is the most powerful card in the little read. So you're coming from this place, right? Being the compassionate one, being the diplomat, right? Being the intuitive, and you're observing. You're observing what's going where, right? And so you're. This is a little conflama drama. Observe it. Don't involve yourself in it, because if you involve yourself in it, it's going to only lead to heartache. So just observe it, right? If it's around you, just watch the movie. It might not be very pleasant, but you're going to watch it and not be a participant in the movie because no one's paying you. And then, this is also about compassion. Then you're going to decide how to give it. Yeah, look how beautiful. Finally, we got a really good card. Okay. All right. Don't give more than you have, right? Don't give more than you have, right? To lead to conflict, to lead to uh, feeling put upon, feel a burden, feeling heartbroken. Don't just, and if people have a thing and not a thing, let them have their thing. Don't get involved. I know that, you like the fiery thing. I love a fight, believe me. I love a fight. I'm really good at it. I'm like super good at it. But sometimes it goes too far. Be discerning. Be discerning. And if you're discerning with who you're giving what, how much of yourself you're giving, if you're discerning in terms of um, sometimes people, want to give you something and they say that they're just giving it to you, but it's a little bit, there's like a string attached and you're going to know. So it's like, mm, like, let's say you're a little short. Okay. Let's say you're a little short. And a friend says to you, I'll lend you the money, how much you need, right? You say, I need $300, I need $500. Oh, I'll give you 1,000. Mm-mm, mm-mm. If you need the 300 and someone's willing to give it to you or, lend it to you, and that's what you need, then take what you need. Like take the 300 and say thank you and then pay them back slowly. Because the 1,000, now you're in it. Now you're like entwined. And that's what I feel like you need to be weary of in a way. Um, but I said this, I think, I don't know, just recently. I never know. I do so many readings, I don't know who said what to who. Um, the real place is to be in giving and receiving. That's the place to be, right? Not one or the other, not too extreme on one end or the other, because you're observing, right? And you're careful. And being frugal isn't really necessarily about being cheap. It's really about being wise, right? It's about being wise. It's like, well, I really want the strawberries, but they're like $8. And if I'm really on a budget, like, well, with $4, like the blueberries are on sale, and so are the apricots. That makes more sense, kind of thing. I feel like I'm Bob Barker or something. Okay. So I think you're getting what I'm saying. And that'll lead to more inspiration, more hope, more um, direction, more abundance to really kind of maintain this middle ground. That's the key. Try to maintain that middle ground and don't get involved in an argument that goes nowhere or in something that's going to be upsetting. You know, maintain your calm in the middle of the storm. Because if you look, he's on very stormy seas, but he's maintaining his calm. He's maintaining his calm, and he still has an offer, right? Maintain your calm. Be cool. Be cool. Be cool. That is the reading for the week. A very full reading. A very full reading. You know, it's sometimes it's really not easy to maintain your calm, and I get it, believe me. So for the most part, I don't really even get involved in like little nonsense drama. Life's too short. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thanks for tuning in. See you soon.